And hello to you from a city that's never short of style. I'm talking, of course, about the French capital, Paris. We're at the Parc des Princes. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And now things get really exciting on the UEFA Champions League front. We're at the semi-final stage, and what we have coming up is the first leg. It's Paris Saint-Germain versus Manchester United.
Well, Derek, they don't come much bigger than this, do they? This will be a top-quality game between two of the best sides in Europe. Let's hope it lives up to its billing.
And here is the initial 11 for Paris Saint-Germain. Gianluigi Donnarumma begins in goal. Marquinhos plays alongside Presnel Kimpembe at the back. Angel Di Maria starts with Kylian Mbappe in the wide areas. And up front, Lionel Messi is the main striker. Well, Manchester United have chosen this particular shape. David De Gea begins in goal. Rafael Varane plays alongside Harry Maguire in central defence. Jadon Sancho starts with Marcus Rashford in the wide positions. And the focal point in attack today is Cristiano Ronaldo. And underway now in this Champions League semi-final first leg. Played forward over the top, intended for Di Maria. It's a fine United move in the making, but really sticking to their task defensively. Lionel Messi. Hakimi. Here's Mbappe. And there it is! The first goal in the semi-final! A huge moment! Extraordinary scenes!
Well, he puts it away really well, as you can see, but you'd expect him to score from that range, but they all count.
So on they go again, and that really should shake up United. Can they find a response now? Fred. Bruno Fernandes. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Now what can Paris Saint-Germain do from this position? Mbappe. And lining it up. And no joy as far as the cross was concerned. Marcus Rashford. Bruno Fernandes has it. And the free kick awarded to Manchester United. Pogba. And return to Ronaldo. Superb block. And they've won possession back. What can they do from here? Mbappe. Now Messi. Danilo Pereira. Must be! And not cleared away properly. Well, they can keep possession now. Excellent challenge. Messi looking for the through ball. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
And a short corner, let's see. Well, it was a promising avenue of attack, but the momentum has been halted. And you wouldn't be surprised to see the card handed out. So we have an early booking here to report, Stuart.
Yeah, and I think the referee's absolutely right. He's just making it clear to all the players out there, he's not going to take any messing about here.
Delivered towards Angel Di Maria, back post. Marquinhos. Danilo Pereira. Keeping it moving dynamically. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Bruno Fernandes. Running room galore for United. And unable to keep the ball. Mbappe. Space and time for the cross. Hakimi. Cutting infield here. Di Maria. Making sure it didn't get past him. Can they make one of these passes count? Danilo Pereira. Now Messi. Not high quality defending. Fred. Bruno Fernandes has it. Jadon Sancho. Oh, a nice looking pass. Full credit. Wonderful stop. It will be a Paris Saint-Germain free kick. Kimpembe. Verratti. Now with Messi. Di Maria. Well, the attack finally comes to nothing, and the keeper has it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Sancho now. Well, getting right on top of their opponents and winning it back. Can he convert? And tipping it over the crossbar. The referee has given a corner. Keen to take it short here. Marquinhos. On to Messi. Verratti. Couldn't keep it. Really nice ball. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Kimpembe. Read it superbly to take back possession. Wasteful again in possession. And Messi's incisive pass. He's in position. Terrific save.
Well, that's a top-class save. He read it so well.
It's a short corner. Cuts it back. And a decent save. Full credit. Elects to go short. Teammate in support. Mbappe. Terrific piece of anticipation. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Lindelöf. Bruno Fernandes. Now can they counter clinically? They need to get bodies back. Well, it fizzled out. Messi. Real chance. Can he finish? And a goal it is from who else? Lionel Messi.
Yeah, here's the set-up play. Well, it's a great little back heel, isn't it? And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Well, a second goal for them here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Marcus Rashford. Rafael Varane. Pogba has it. Excellent challenge. Di Maria. The cross is on. Verratti. Opportunity. Cuts it back. Hakimi. Here's Mbappe. Danilo Pereira. Oh, he squandered the chance, and he knows it.
Well, it wouldn't have counted anyway. He was offside, but nonetheless, that was a poor attempt.
And the danger is averted. Bruno Fernandes. Ronaldo. Cross towards Marcus Rashford at the back post. Well, when it left the boot, I thought it might have a chance of fooling the keeper, but it didn't. Di Maria. Paredes. Verratti. It's with Paredes. PSG looking dangerous. Messi. An alert intervention. And here he is, Lionel Messi! And his eyes lit up in anticipation of his third goal of the game.
Well, the way he's finished today, that was a decent chance, but you just sense the hat-trick is coming.
Verratti. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Pogba. Fred. Here's Ronaldo. Oh, he's really opened them up here. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. And a time for calm on the ball. Fred. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Now sending it in. And the danger's still on. Bruno Fernandes. Fred. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Verratti. Paredes. Oh, a lovely ball. And he could cash in. Majestic piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he loves the big moments, doesn't he? And he's proved it again there. Great goalkeeping.
Now, how about the short corner? Oh, really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that's such a good save, isn't it? How did he keep that one out?
Tackling and winning the ball to boot. Mbappe. Corner awarded to PSG. And over it comes. No-nonsense clearance. Paredes. Messi. Danilo Pereira. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? United could be onto something. And options in the centre. Shaw. Now Pogba. Opportunity. Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
So the corner played into the box. And the keeper did magnificently.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
A lot of forward thrust here from Ronaldo. Now, what can he do from this excellent position? Rashford. And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. Verratti. Di Maria. Could cross it in here. Well, slightly off target, and that'll be a throw-in. Lindelöf. And it might be a favourable situation, this, for Manchester United. Fred. Now Pogba. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 3 extra minutes. Great pressure to win the ball back. Ronaldo! And a goal! Not over just yet.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
Back in action then, and you sense United have the momentum at the moment. Rashford. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. Verratti. It's with Paredes. Happy just to retain the ball in their own half and draw out the opposition. And so the half-time whistle has gone here at the Parc des Princes in Paris. Well, we say this quite a lot in commentary, don't we, Stuart? Lionel Messi excelling in the first half.
Well, he's been brilliant. He finished his goals really well. He's shown a great awareness of how to find space, and his movement has caused them all sorts of problems. Surely he'll get his hat-trick in the second half.
Here's Mbappe. And there it is! The first goal in the semi-final! A huge moment! Extraordinary scene! Excellent challenge. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
And tipping it over the crossbar. The referee has given a corner. And Messi's incisive pass. He's in position. Terrific save.
Well, that's a top-class save. He read it so well.
And a decent save. Full credit. Messi. Real chance. Can he finish? And a goal it is from who else? Lionel Messi. Fred. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Majestic piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he loves the big moments, doesn't he? And he's proved it.
Now Pogba. Opportunity. Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
Great pressure to win the ball back. Ronaldo! And a goal! Not over just yet. Second half of this Champions League semi-final first leg underway.
Pour le remplacer, le numéro 18, Jorginho Wijnaldum.
Well, that is how to run at defenders, but ultimately up a cul-de-sac. Jadon Sancho. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. It needs an accurate cross. Attending to his defensive chores. Paul Pogba. Here's Ronaldo. Shaw. Pogba. Fred. Crisp tackling. Well, he likes to run at them. Fred. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. Lionel Messi. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Di Maria. Could be! Well, it was a superb counter-attack, but no goal.
Yeah, really good play. Won the ball back well and then countered with great speed. That deserved a goal.
Jadon Sancho. Well, he stopped them just when they looked menacing. There to take it away. Doing well to keep possession. Messi. Here's Mbappe. Hakimi. Clattered away. Paul Pogba. Here's Ronaldo. Jadon Sancho. Well, brilliant work to keep that one in play. Keeping the ball moving. Rashford. No-nonsense clearance. Bruno Fernandes. Ronaldo. Pogba. And a chance to level it. Superb stop. PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front.
Le numéro 15, Danilo Pereira. Son remplaçant, le numéro 27, Idrissa Gueye.
And there's the delivery. Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. Playing advantage here. United keep it. Rafael Varane. Here's Ronaldo. Rashford unable to hold it. Messi. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Mbappe. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. And out of play for a Paris Saint-Germain throw-in. Substitution it is for PSG.
Pour le remplacer, le numéro 10, Neymar.
Disappointing pass. Fred. Here's Ronaldo. Pogba. Considerable momentum, courtesy of Ronaldo. But what can he produce from here? Still looking for space. And he takes on the shot. Well, he had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. Well, the short corner routine. Rashford. Tremendous block. It's one corner after another. Now sending it in. And he clears the danger. Cristiano Ronaldo. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose. Real chance! Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. Verratti. Idrissa Gueye. Happy just to retain the ball in their own half and draw out the opposition. Hakimi. They might see the wide route as a fruitful one, PSG. Mbappe. And taking it away. Sancho. Sancho now. Well, still searching for the equaliser, but not passing it anxiously. The cross is on. Defensive efficiency personified. Idrissa Gueye. Mbappe. Wijnaldum now. Verratti. And Neymar. Wijnaldum. Can he make it count? Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't. Mbappe. Gueye. Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum! And a fine stop. Strong play here. Neymar. Neymar. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. And the counter looks on here, options available. And he's broken free. Lindelöf. It's a fine United move in the making. Ronaldo. Here's Sancho. And still a chance. Pogba. This could be the equaliser. And it is the equaliser. Well, now, that could be a huge turning point in this game. They carry the momentum.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
Here's a change for Manchester United. Well, back underway here, and they've split the 4 goals between them so far. Idrissa Gueye. Jorginho Wijnaldum. Good work to win the ball back high up the pitch. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Well, a piece of quick thinking by the keeper.
Well, that's great goalkeeping. He read it so well, didn't he?
Good pressure. Can they make something of this? And a goal to seal the hat-trick! A masterclass at finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Jorginho Wijnaldum. Oh, a perfectly timed pass, and he's in the clear. No hiding from the fact that they really should have extended their lead.
Well, that was a poor miss. Could they come to regret that?
A quarter of an hour remaining here. Marquinhos. Mbappe. Chance to cross. Hakimi. Neymar waiting to pounce. Thumped clear. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Oh, terrific pass. Oh, could be. And in the back of the net for PSG. That lead extended to 2 now.
Well, here it is again, and the way they've been playing, that was always going to happen. They've certainly been piling on the pressure here.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Fred. Wonderful challenge and a throw-in coming up. Maguire. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Possession one. Neymar. Gay. And here's Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum now. On Paris Saint-Germain, sloppy in possession. 10 minutes left for play. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Defenders need to cover. Well, the counter chance was there, but no more. Raphael Varane. Fred with it. And making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. And Paris Saint-Germain with the ball again. Hakimi. Here's Mbappe. What a shocking pass, really. Pogba. Dangerous looking through ball. Rashford. Well, he dealt with that ball played in rather well. In with a chance. Oh, a save of the highest order.
Well, he got his angles absolutely right. What a good save that is.
Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, they couldn't take advantage of the chance. It looks promising. This is Varane. He's using his strength to good effect. Getting in there to take it away. Messi. Neymar. And that's great work to keep it in play. And space to cross it. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Pogba. Oh, showing excellent vision. Oh, a clinical counter-attack. And so close to a goal.
Well, that's exactly what they're looking to do. Force the turnover and then break at pace. So close to a very good goal.
Wijnaldum. Verratti now. Pass over the top in Neymar's direction. Jorginho Wijnaldum. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. And the advantage is with PSG. And an attempt best forgotten, I think. Here's a change for Manchester United.
Le numéro 17, Fred, remplacé par le numéro 14, Jesse Lingard.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. Lingard. Still possibilities. Well, punched clear. Danger averted. Using his physical strength to shield it. Messi. And room now out on the wing. Excellent vision. Mbappe. Hakimi. Just couldn't capitalise there. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Mbappe. Corner given to PSG. Can someone get on the end of this? Well, did his job defensively. Mbappe. Neymar. Well, closed down straight away. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. He's very adept at protecting the ball. Spot on with that tackle. And with that, the referee brings this knockout stage contest to an end. Paris Saint-Germain with the advantage, one that they will now carry into the decisive second leg of the tie.
Yeah, they controlled so much of the game. They got good service into the front players, they used the wide area as well, and their midfield players made some dynamic forward runs. They're certainly giving themselves a great chance of reaching the final now.
Here's Mbappe. And there it is! The first goal in the semi-final. A huge moment. Extraordinary scene. Messi. Real chance. Can he finish? And a goal it is from who else?